a couple things, right? Like that you guys are building out in addition, like after this thing is launched, like over, let's say, the next year or 2 years during the bull market and everything. What kind of roadmap do you guys see with either just the Phame platform or the others that you're working with? Do you see like adding on quite a bit of these different tools to, keep people in the game, or how's that looking?
Yeah, so we don't have a roadmap. There is no roadmap. This is a purely decentralized protocol of a fork of GMX. Don't expect any work from us whatsoever. What else? What am I supposed to say, Dylan?
Be pleasantly surprised when things happen.
No, nothing's even going to happen. It's just no.
There you go.
Yeah, there's your protocol. It works. You're welcome. That's how I'll answer that question for kind of obvious reasons. Yeah. On a separate note, boy, do I like to fucking win. I really, really like to win.
Boy, do I like to fucking win.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that has nothing to do with what I said before that. So yeah, let me just.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So, okay, I had a question in terms of like the fees generated per hour and stuff. So let's just say as an example, right? Because I had somebody ask me this before. Let's just say I'm longing as an example. I'm like 10x longing an example, right? But the price isn't moving; it's just staying flat. So I'm just being charged the hourly rate. I'm not being. Is it just taken away? Let's just say at $1,000 and over 3 days, as an example, it goes. I'm left to like $800. I know that's not right, but just in this example. Is it still based off percentage? Let's say the price goes down and then I get, if it goes down 10%, then I get liquidated, right? But let's just say the price stays the same for the next 10 days. Is it like, it isn't like I lose, if I lose 10%, if I go from $1,000 to $900, I get liquidated, or does it just stay flat like that until the price actually moves 10%?
Yeah, so if you're familiar with these derivative exchanges, it works in a similar way to where your stop or your liquidation price, it just slowly moves up over time. Right, until you fund your position. So like if I wanted to lower my liquidation threshold, I would deposit assets and I would lower my leverage, right? So I would keep my overall position size, but I would deposit more collateral and it would then lower my risk, okay? Similar fashion, if you're just holding, let's say the market is crabbing, which means going sideways, like DCC was saying, and it does that for a couple of weeks. Your collateral will be slowly eaten away every hour, right? Because the leverage is not free. You're paying a fee to hold that position open for the potential exposure to the upside or downside, whichever it may be in your case. Okay, but you are going to be paying a fee, right? So the stakers of the Phame token, they thank you, and the providers of the PHLP token, they also thank you for your positions.
Yep. Okay. That's just because I've had, that was just a question. I had people ask me that in the chats the other day. So perfect. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yosh Deep had a pretty good question right here. So it's like, let's see. I think he's asking if you have to pay a premium while it's open or just one-time fee.
Yeah. So when you open a position, there's a fee. Okay. If you're, let's say, even if you wanted to open a hex long with pulse, right? So what's going to happen on the back end is it's going to take your pulse and it's going to swap it for hex. So you're going to pay a fee there. And then you're going to open a position and you're going to pay a fee. And then after that, you'll be charged hourly, and you'll be charged the hourly rate down here, right? It'll be your borrow fee. It'll say it right there. If you go to, let's see.
And will the borrow fee change based on like liquidity in the platform or anything, or is that a fixed rate?
Yeah, so it's floating. So it depends on use on the protocol, right? So if, let's say, a lot of LP is added, but the positions aren't, there's not more positions opening up, your fees will be cheaper, okay? If, let's say, the liquidity stays the same and more open positions are opened, your fees are going to be a little bit higher, right? That's just the math.
Perfect.
But you can see the estimate borrow fee. I'm paying 1 penny. Let's see here, open close fee. So yeah, I'm paying $2 to open and close. So P&L after fees, I make $1 on this trade if I close it right now. But yeah, you can see your breakdown if you just hover over right here on this when it comes out, right?
Don't close them, bro. You need to at least make a bag of hot Cheetos, bro.
So I need 100x, please.
Pump X, next pump.
Hey, Paul's is about to break out right now. We need this platform.
Yeah. If you are Yeah, if you're a TA guy, the chart looks very healthy right now, gentlemen.
Dude, I actually saw someone on Twitter crying that like McChickens were $4, bro. I was
Wait,
like,
what?
Yeah, so I guess in the UK, like the price have gone kind of crazy and stuff. So like, so the dollar menu McChickens are now like $4 to $3 depending on where you're at. Hilarious.
Wait. So you said the dollar menu McChickens are now $3 or $4?
The dollar menu doesn't exist anymore,
bro. What?
Yeah. So like McChicken used to buy the dollar menu is now like $3 or $4.
Yeah,
My God, you guys remember the $5 footlong on Subway? That shit's $10 now. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Damn.
But then Jared got in trouble for giving it to kids. So you know, there you
Jesus.
go.
And we're right.
And rug. There you go.
Oh boy.